Hello everyone, been a while. So today I'm going to be talking about something and I'll be using myself as an example, and that is how proper hair care can actually improve your hair greatly. As you can see here, this is a picture of my hair. Here my hair was actually relaxed, and I don't know how old I was in this picture. Let's say maybe 13 years old. So you can see what my hair looks like. So of course, I've always known my hair to be medium density, meaning my hair is not too full and my hair is not scanty. But of course, here I knew nothing about hair care. Like you can see it here, I was just hoping on God. I, of course, accepted that I had bad genes. I'm not going to lie to you. And I just believed this was the maximum my hair could get to. And well, here I was also experiencing a lot of breakage, which is the reason why you can see my hair looking the way it is. Okay. I had sections that looked see-through if I were to be behind a light source, but it's so weird. Of course, I'm going to use that word weird because I even find it amusing to see how well my hair has improved since I started taking good care of my hair. And to be 100% honest, most of you are in this particular situation where you just feel like you've done all the needful, but it's in your genes for you not to have long hair. Meanwhile, if both of us are to have a proper conversation, you end up realizing all the things you claim or think you are doing, but those things are not enough. So here's a picture of me in secondary school. Everyone that actually knew me back then knew that I had short hair, except for those of you that know me now when I've taken good time to take good care of my hair, okay? So I feel if there's anybody that would give you proper hair care advice, I am in that space, okay? I am actually one among the right people. The reason I'm saying the word one is because, of course, there are a lot of us that give hair care advice, okay? So now I'm actually going to be talking about things that I did that took my scanty looking medium density hair to what my hair looks like currently, okay? Proper hair care, sis, proper hair care. And the major thing you need to focus on is how to prevent breakage, because our hair grows. Hair growth is a natural biological process. The only thing that can make your hair not to grow is if maybe you are on a restrictive diet, you are extremely stressed. Well, stress can actually cause hair fall. You have deficiencies, because yes, deficiencies can affect how your body grows your hair. Okay, maybe you are on specific medications. There are some medications or treatments, for example, even chemotherapy can cause hair loss. Okay, and then some hormonal issues can also cause hair loss. Okay, but if none of this is your problem, then since your hair is always growing. And I'm going to give you an example. For men, whenever they go to the salon to cut their hair, before you know it, they are going back to the salon again to cut their hair. That is a clear sign that hair grows, okay? That's why you take your son to the salon, okay? And then for those of you that dye or bleach your hair, why do you think you have dark roots, especially if you dye or bleach your hair a bright looking color, let's say blonde or burgundy or brown? Why do you think you end up having dark roots? That's because your hair is growing. And for those of you that relax your hair, why do you think you end up having new growth or undergrowth? It's a clear sign that your hair is always growing. So if there's one thing you need to focus on, it's not hair growth. Instead, it is length retention. You need to prevent your hair from breaking so that you can keep every little inch, or let's say every 2 centimeters and inches that your body grows. That is the most important thing, and that is what took my hair from what you saw earlier to what you are seeing right now. Length retention. Yes, you need to retain length to actually get that result you want. It doesn't happen overnight. It has to do with hard work, consistency, patience. Yes, you need to be very patient, because the way it works is that your body grows hair, and depending on your hair growth rate, you can grow quarter, one third, or half an inch a month. And then if you prevent that hair from breaking, every month you grow quarter, one third, or half an inch. And that simply means that adds up, and in a year you can get anywhere from 2, 4, or 6 inches if you retain length. So imagine doing that over and over. Guess what? Your hair is going to get longer over time. Secondly, I also trim my hair to maintain appearance, and that's what you're seeing here. And of course, without the trims, my hair would not look the way it's looking. But right now, my hair is giving wig, man. It's giving wig vibes. And to be honest, my hair has made me so happy this year than I would say I've ever been before. In case you don't know that, know it now, okay? Another thing again is that you need to get the right combination of products, because one product cannot do all you want. That's just the truth. One product cannot do all you want. You need a shampoo for cleansing. Of course, you need to follow up with either a rinse out or a deep conditioner after every shampoo, because a rinse out or deep conditioner replaces the moisture washed out by your shampoo. It helps you comb your wet hair without excessive breakage. And remember, the main thing is breakage. You need to prevent it by all costs. Secondly, you need a protein treatment mask to strengthen your hair, because our hair is made up of keratin protein, and due to all the things we do with our hair, the protein breaks down over time. So you need to strengthen your hair from time to time depending on your hair porosity, because using protein too much can lead to protein overload. And while also looking out for protein treatments, make sure every other product you use frequently doesn't have protein, okay? For some of you, that's where your problem comes from. You use shampoos with protein, leave-ins with protein. In short, every other thing has protein, and then you use the protein treatment on top. Why won't you have protein overload? Apart from that, you need a leave-in conditioner and a butter. A butter helps to lock in that moisture, because a leave-in would give you the nice moisturizing feel. It will make your hair easy to handle, to make your hair flexible, but your hair will still lose the moisture once it dries up. But a butter helps to lock everything. It helps to keep everything in place. You have to make sure you have a leave-in and a butter in your hair before you style your hair. So if all these little things I've mentioned, you can take them into consideration and you do them for a long period of time, there's no way you will not have beautiful hair too. You will, okay? So now back to the density part. Of course, you saw what my hair looked like earlier and what my hair looks like now. So if I'm to ask you this question, did my hair density change? What will you say? Yes or no? But for me, I will tell you no. Why? I still have medium density hair, just that now I have strands that are even. My hair strands are more even compared to what it looked like when I was having serious problems with breakage. So yes, proper hair care can actually improve the appearance of your hair. And you minimizing breakage by making sure you're up to date with your protein treatments to strengthen your hair, keeping your hair moisturized, handling your hair with care, combing with care, avoiding excessive use of heat, avoiding specific kinds of hairstyles, and generally just handling your hair with care, reducing manipulation. This can actually take your hair, and well, before I even forget, also trimming your ends. Yeah, this can actually take your hair from looking scanty to looking better and fuller, just how mine looks. So this is a sign to stop blaming genetics and start taking proper care of your hair. Your genetic blueprint has been set, but without proper hair care, you can't even see your hair's full potential. Genetics would not wash, condition, moisturize, and seal your hair. Genetics would not avoid tight or high tension hairstyles. Genetics would not comb your hair gently. It's all in your hands. So start taking good care of your hair.